Why are empaths a lighthouse to narcissists? What is it about an empath that's attractive to a narcissist? Well, if you're an empath, that means that God has chosen you to come out of this world, that you're part of God's kingdom, that you're a children of God, a bride of Christ. You have traits of an empath because you are in alignment with the mind of Christ and you are in alignment with the fruits of the Spirit. So the first one is love. Now, love the way that God does love. It's unconditional love. Love is kind, patient. It doesn't boast on the wrongs. Love is unconditional. God's true love is unconditional. It's not judgmental. And then there's joy. When you're in alignment with the kingdom of God, you have true joy. And it's easy and effortless to experience joy because you can see it in your eyes, the way that you deal with people, in your interactions with love. So when you're in the spirit of joy, and I mean true joy, you're not high or drunk, you really have joy, and you're comfortable in your own skin. Narcissists don't have this, and so they're very attracted to joy. You have the spirit of peace. So the reason you have the spirit of peace is because you're not stabbing people in the back and hurting people all the time. So you're not looking over your shoulder in complete and total paranoia about who's going to get you. Because narcissists are constantly out to get people through their selfish ambitions. Because you have peace, the narcissist wants that. So you have patience. So you don't get riled up very easily. You're calm as a cucumber when things are hitting the fan, so to speak. And you have patience. And when the narcissist sees a person that is patient, they know that's a spirit of the truth. You have the spirit of kindness. You are kind. You have kindness not because you have selfish ambitions and you have an agenda. You're not being fake kind because you want something from someone. You are authentically a kind person. It is your nature. It is a spirit of the kingdom of God. It's a spirit, one of the spirits of truth, kindness. You have the spirit of goodness. You basically have a good heart. From what I can see lately, you either have a good heart, or if you're a narcissist and a worshiping Satanist, you have a bad heart. Because if you're worshiping Satan, you have a bad heart. If you're worshiping God, you have a good heart. This is because the spirit of God is goodness, and one of the spirits of truth is goodness. You have a spirit of faithfulness. This means that you can be trusted, and that when you make a commitment, you can be trusted to follow through with that commitment. And that's important. The world that we currently live in could not live in without faithfulness, because it means you can trust somebody, that they're loyal. If you don't have trust and loyalty, you wouldn't be able to trust anybody. You wouldn't be able to trust your doctor or any service whatsoever. So this is a spirit of God, the spirit of faithfulness. Trust is, and for me in this world, is hard to trust people, but it is a spirit of God. So when a narcissist sees a person who is faithful and that is trustworthy and will keep a commitment, it won't cheat on them, they want that lighthouse. They want that empath. The spirit of gentleness. They can see that you are a gentle person. You are not out to hurt people. Narcissists don't have the spirit of gentleness. They are out to hurt people. They are fierce, and they are retaliatory, and they are like scorpions. They will sting. When they feel wronged, they will hurt you. The spirit of self-control. This means that when something in your life goes unexpected for you, you're not going to go crazy. You're going to have self-control. You're going to be able to manage the situation and fix it. Have you ever dealt with somebody in a business situation where they're so emotionally out of control that you can't get to the solution because there is no self-control? They just want to go ballistic and they want to be emotional and they want to blow up. Empaths have self-control. It means that, I think what it is for me is I can take those bad emotions and I can push them down and try to separate my mind from my emotions and try to think a situation through without the emotions. When I do that, it means that I have the spirit of self-control. When a narcissist sees that in a person, they want you. You are a beacon to them. The fruits of the Spirit in Galatians 5:22, these are the spirits of God. These are the spirits of truth. These are the components and the atmosphere of the kingdom of heaven. These are the spirits of God that make up the kingdom of heaven. These spirits literally represent fellowship with God. When you embrace these spirits in Galatians, you are representing God, the character of God, and you are representing the personality of God. And not only that, you're representing the kingdom of heaven. All of these things are what the kingdom of heaven is based on. The works of the flesh, the opposite of these, is what the kingdom of hell is based on. So when you're in alignment with God and you truly have these things, when a narcissist sees you in a room or in a bar or anywhere, they will literally beeline for you because they want the fruits of the Spirit.